The overall objective of the project is to contribute to the development of sustainable water management system in area affected by fluoride contamination in water, soil and food, with the aim of improving the living standards of local population. The consortium are made by a partner located both in Europe, particularly in Italy, in Spain and England. University of Cagliari is the applicant, and also in Africa, in the African country, in Ethiopia, in Kenya, in Tanzania and in Tunisia. Particularly fluoride addressed and environmental and health issues related to the fluoride contamination in the African Rift Valley. It will improve the current scientific knowledge on the presence of fluoride in surface water and groundwater as a consequence of water-rock interaction processes, and on its impact on soils and agro-animal products. The project will also investigate the relationship between fluoride contamination of irrigation water and agriculture, soil and human health.
In two, of course, split, you see the split perfectly south of Lake Chamo. But here you have these huge thermal activities, this Ignim Bright, all of them young Ignim Bright.
But this lake is specifically characterized by high fluoride content. As such, we have tried to measure now the pH, the temperature and the conductivity values in the lake, and there are a number of thermal springs just around the lake. We have also tried to take measurements in these lakes, from these thermal springs. Our objective, again in respect to the flood project in the Ethiopian Rift, is to generate a sort of primary data of our own, which we will use to validate the secondary data which are abundant over the area. In this respect, we are doing some hydrogeological investigations, geological mapping, including structural mapping, following which we will do some sample measurements of hydrogeological parameters from dug wells, from boreholes and from deep wells as they are available.
We are involved specifically in several activities, and specifically about the use of isotope for several aspects, mainly to analyze to reconstruct the flow path and groundwater circulation in that areas. But not only, we are involved also in the use some hydrochemical indicator and isotope tools to also analyze the relationship about fluoride and groundwater, and so try to trace the fluoride contamination path.
But of course they've been modified by erosion over the years, so they are not fresh anymore. So they've been a bit modified, so they're gentle. But on the other side, as you go towards Nairobi, or even within the rift floor itself, you find a series of step faults, with some of which are quite fresh.
is almost 20 milligrams per liter.
Side.
Yeah, Lemala is another side.
Water is bad. It's bad.
This is our proposed agronomic site where we are going to look at the effect of fluoride and their impact to the agricultural farms and also the domestic animals. As you can see from the river around or behind me, this is the Ngalenanyuki River, which has, through our measurement, we have found that it has about 34 milligram per liter fluoride concentration. And the peoples around this area, they don't use this river for their domestic purposes. They rather use the river water for the agricultural activities.
Within this framework of the flower, the project, we want to see how we can improve, we can solve this problem of fluoride inside the water for the issue of the animals and also for the issue of agriculture, the plant which they are producing.
The Rift Valley is plenty of such lakes. Most of those lakes are alkaline lakes, so the water is not useful for drinkable or for agricultural purposes.
And then back in the UK, we hope to develop some intervention methods to reduce the uptake of fluoride or the bioavailability of fluoride in the rumen by using some in vitro techniques and testing different feed additives that will hopefully reduce fluoride absorption.